So, just move my buff. Just dropped off my cameras at Canon for their annual service and stopped over the road for a Starbucks because I wanted a filter coffee, so I got me a filter coffee. I had a filter coffee, and now I'm heading back. Roads are nice and dry today, a bit windy though. Yeah, got me a coffee. I hate that when people stand in the queue and say, "Can I get a coffee?" That's such an American thing. Can I have a coffee? Could I have a coffee, please? We're in the UK, for crying out loud. Get things. Get's a horrible word. Can I get a coffee? Sorry, American friends, but I hate that. Oh, look at the little pretend security car. Door. So I GPS my way here. Pretty sure I don't need it on the way back. So this is going to be a video about me getting lost. Whee! Oh, it's getting a little bit dark. Hopefully the camera being on the settings it's on should be alright for the time being. I got it on normal. I tried it on a low light mode last night. That seemed to work pretty well. So we'll see how this goes on the way back. It's 3 o'clock, so probably be getting a bit dusky by the time I get home. So, another video of me rambling along like I do on my bike, talking nonsense. Nonsense. Whee! I've got to stop doing that. Come on, boys and girls. Bioproducts Lab, bloody hell. Sounds like something from a FPS first-person shooter game or something, like Half-Life. Visor. Must remember to avoid the crackers. Type 1 crush. What's a Type 1 crush when it's at home? For sale. Type 1 crush. No idea. Literally not got a clue. Boo, shell garages. Boo, yes, boo. So my screen arrived for my other bike today. Another addition to the bike. To see, gradually adding little bits to it. I'll have to show you on video what it is at some point. But she's called Vicky. No particular reason other than she has stuff in her registration plate that supports being called Vicky, I think. And this one's called Lara, and that means I can talk to my other half about the 2 different bikes and she knows which one I'm talking about, which is very handy. I'm going to creep in here, thank you very much. Lovely job. Ooh, traffic jams. I'm sure anybody from America that might happen to watch this knows that filtering is totally legal in the UK, because they've watched other guys, but just to prove it, right in front of that policeman, I'm going to filter my way through. Not if I kick myself into neutral, I'm not. Thank you, buddy. Nice chap and let me pass? Yes, you are. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. Maybe they weren't letting me pass. Oh well. They got thanked anyway. Oh, every time I get on the motorway, my nose itches. Ah, visor. Itchy. Lovely. Yeah, so I've forgotten what I was talking about. And that, I'm going to lay it out here, right here and now, in this early video. If I post any more talky videos, you can totally prepare for me to change subject randomly with no recollection of the previous subject I was on, and therefore no ability to go back to it. So they might end up with unresolved topics on my chat nonsense. That's just life, unfortunately. My brain sometimes forgets what it's saying, and that's that. So I think I've just about managed to tolerate Christmas, and it's done, thank God. Bloody Christmas pisses me off. So now I've just got to tolerate the New Year shenanigans, which are easy enough to do. What is that water drop? Where is that sitting? Is that in my visor? I think I've got water on the inside of my visor. That's frustrating. How's that happened? Oh well. What was I talking about? New Year's, yeah. So New Year's is usually pretty good because I get to see a good friend of mine, who I don't see as often as I should do. Massive water tower thing. Oh my god. That is the place that is in Grand Designs. I like Grand Designs because it's full of crackers people with more money than sense building ludicrous designed buildings, which often end up being really, really nice, if not bonkers. And that was one of the ones where they bought a ludicrous great big water tower and had a great pile of difficulty doing. I just noticed all the grass and the building and the glass and everything. Yeah, didn't realise that's where that was. Bit of a grim road to be next to, but there we are. So I met Baron von Grumble just before Christmas, and Jojo at the reopening of BMW dealership not far from where I live. That was pretty cool. Had a chat with him a little while about faffing with things and I don't know, just having a bit of a complaint about stuff, I suppose. Yeah, seems like a nice guy. So that was kind of cool to say hello to him. Ooh, why are we all stopping? 3:41. I need to stop and put this on low light mode. I gotta do it at the garage. Stay. Good city white car. So, low light mode engaged. Assume I've not got any water droppies. Don't seem to do. Yeah, well, since we're off the bike, so this is the Tracer. Bit of a beast. Got my Krieger bag on the back there. You can see the crash bars down the front, down the side here, sorry, down there. It's Velfe LED indicators. Got the radiator guard under there, which has a little Yamaha sign on it. Here's the thingies. There's my Stormtrooper keyring holder, because let's face it, Stormtroopers are cool. Oh, I've got little tank pads on the side here, which say Tracer on them. The tail tidy does its thing at the back there. I'll have to fuzz out my number plate, but get the gist. And it has a little MT09 logo on it. Normally it sticks out down here somewhere, so you can put panniers on this thing. Here's my Krieger US 20 bag. Awesome piece of kit, well worth buying. So yeah, there she is. There she is. Oh, I do need some petrol, but this place looks a bit annoying, so I'm not buying petrol here. This helmet does my head in. It's comfy, it fits my interphone stuff in it and everything. You can get some air into it if you need to, but it's got one of these desperately irritating internal visor things, which sound really great from a practical perspective, that you can just slide down a visor. But the reality is that when you do that, it's just condensation horror show, and you can't see a blooming thing. It's like looking through a fish tank. So I find that really annoying. And then the other thing I find really annoying is, because I don't like that, I have a dark visor which I put on when it's sunny. And the visor is so difficult to put on this helmet. It's ridiculous. Never used to be this bad on my old Shoei helmet, which I forget what model that was because it's years old. But it was never that hard to change the visor on. So that's irritating. Annoying, annoying, annoying. I think I'll stop at my favourite BP on the way back. My favourite BP? Do I have a favourite BP? I have a BP in the town. That's probably the only one, and I prefer to use that instead of Shell. I don't know why. Shell garages make me take my helmet off, or sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, which is more annoying. If they just did it all the time, I'd actually probably be fine with it. It's just that I can go in and use there we go, I can go in and use their pumps one day with my helmet on. Nobody gives a stuff. You go in the next day, take your helmet off. No. Well done, taxi driver. Jackass. Taxi drivers really annoy me. Right. Fuel time.